I have this word to give us, chosen ones. Spiritual gifted people are affected by this word, these signs, by these things. Listen, if you are a spiritual person, when I mean spiritual, you identified this thing that I'm going to learn out. Don't just blame yourself. You are blessed. You are not cursed, you are blessed. Because the truth is this: a spiritual gifted one. I'm not talking about copycatting gifted. I'm talking about a spiritual gifted. One of it is that you are what hated. You are hate the most. Some people say, why will I be gifted the most? And I'm also hate the most. Because there's something that my daddy used to tell me when I was young. He said, the more you have, the more you gift. So if you are a spiritual person, you need to understand the fact that many people will go always against you. You know, there's something that my boss, my senior boss brother tell me today. He said, if you carry the gift of God, majority of people will always do what hate you. Not that they hate you for no reason, but they hate you because of that gift, because it torments them on knowing what to you. Think about Joseph. The moment, let's go deeper. The moment they figure out what God gifted, the gift of Joseph, that marked the beginning of hatred. So another thing that affects the spiritual gifted people is that you are always blamed for everything. Don't mind me. That's why I tell you that you are blessed, you are not cursed. So you are always what blame. Both the one you know, both the one you are not aware, both the one you are aware, both the one you tell them, both the one you ask them not to do. The moment you come, and the truth is that they will always blame you, even for their own mistake, for the things that they did that did not work. They will always see you as the one that do or that caused it. They will always see you as a barrier to their own what will I say, to their own mistake. They will only see you as someone who make them to make mistake. So another thing that affects the spiritual gifted people is that you are what people don't fall cannot bring you down. When I mean people don't fall, people around you will always see you as the cost of their downfall. Why? Whereby the reason why they will always see you is that many of them will be expecting you to go down the way they are going down. But the moment they figure out that you are not going down, they will always end up hating you. You get what I'm saying? So people will always hate you as long as you are not going down the way they are what they are going down. You know what I'm saying? So people don't fall will always do what? Will always make you feel like you are a bad person. Mostly when you are what? You are excelling, you are progressing better than them. So people will always see you as the cost or as the reason why they are not succeeding or excelling like them. So another thing that affect the spiritual gifted people is that you always carry load. Think about Esther. Esther, because of Esther, the brothers, the sisters, people whom he loved, many of them carry what, become what, how do I say it? They put all the load on Esther. And Esther said to them, say, come together, let's fast. Before he called them come together, that means the burden, she is the one that carried the load. So what do I mean is this: you always carry the load, both the one you know, both the one you don't know. People will always put their load on you because they know that the solution is always what? On your hand. So the moment you see all these things, you don't need to be panicking. You don't need to blame yourself. You don't need to blame God. All you need to understand is that everything is always working forward for your good. So another thing that affects the spiritual gifted people is that you are what you are look as a what people will always take you as a black sheep in the family. Example of it is clear: Joseph and David. People will always see you as a black sheep. Even Samuel. So people will always see you as someone who is nobody. People will always see you as someone who they don't regard. But at the end, they will realize that the black sheep always end up as the one that they need the most. You want to say, so you calling you as a scapegoat, as a black sheep or a scapegoat in the family cannot stop you from not excelling, cannot stop you from not progressing, cannot stop you from not succeeding, and that really pissed them off. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that you will see that really affect the spiritual gifted people. It's everywhere. The moment they figure out that this guy is different, he's doing this, he's doing that, so people will start to make you feel like you are evil. They'll start to make you feel like, most time they'll start to try to put you in a position where people will start to talk bad of you, where they will try to cause asunder that will bring quarrel between. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that you will see that will make people look you as bad person. These are the effect, but it's not cost, it's blessed, because at the end everything will always work well to them that believe in God. So remain blessed. May God bless you.